I was going to run every day for a month. That was 499 days ago. Here's how I started running every day. On December 31st, 2023, I started running every day. Originally, I was going to run on the 31st because my Garmin app would give me a fun little Finish Strong badge as we rang in the new year, and then try and run a minimum of 2 kilometers every day in January of 2024. Well, me being me, I did indeed run every day in January. The only thing was, I'd done 32 days at that point, so to me the next logical progression was to try and run 50, or quit. Well, I ran 50 days, and from there, and most people tell me that this is not the most logical progression next, but to me, it definitely was. I ran 100 days and then an entire year. And at that point, I thought, well, why stop now? All that is to say, I never set out to run 500 days in a row. People I know in real life fairly regularly mention to me that they see me post about running. First of all, I promise I do other things with my life. But the other thing that I hear a lot is I couldn't do what you're doing. To that I say, I couldn't on day one either. I've built up strength, stamina, learned how to maneuver through running 14 kilometers a week, the absolute minimum, up to running 70 kilometers a week when I was marathon training last year. I've learned how to allow my body time to recover and ways to recover from the stress and the strain. And I've absolutely learned about time management to make sure the daily runs actually happen, which isn't too hard when the minimum time requirement is about 12 minutes. But trust me, some days it is a struggle. I've run in the rain and the snow on vacation, sore, tired, sick. I ran after swimming for 8 hours last summer. I've run fast and done the majority of my runs really slow. Tomorrow is day 500. And as of now, I have no plan to stop. I'm sure at some point something will end the streak, but I'm really enjoying seeing how far I can go. If you've been following along with me, thank you. I really appreciate it, and I hope it inspires you in some way to believe more in yourself and what is possible.